News.
Thank you, Maritan.
If within 3 months you cannot sustain 6,000 people, I worry for your party in 3 years. You may cease to exist if you are losing 6,000 people within these few months of existence, don't you think?
If seasoned as you are, you will swallow this paid-for process wholeheartedly and accept and conclude that that's the case, then what do you think? Why would you even call me to respond?
Oh, it's a lie?
It's a non-matter. It's a non-matter. Adenda Kumi is nobody in the movement for change. And this is a process that has been engineered and paid for. It's been months in the coming. So please, 6,000, do you have a list of names?
No, I don't.
Do you have a list of names?
No.
So seasoned journalists like you, knowing that this is the season where movement for change is rocking the situation across board and has been noticed, the successful launch of our line, expanding rather than contracting. You have somebody, a low totem, like Adenta Kumi telling you he has 6,000 people going where you accept it. So already we have more than 6,000 in the movement for change who are capable of going back to the...
Why be attacking my person now?
It's not worth our effort. Because you shouldn't even accept it and run it as a headline. You shouldn't even believe it. Where you started is the reason why I'm asking you and questioning you. Because how can you believe this? How can you accept this?
So he has never been a member of he's never been a member of the movement for change.
Yeah, but he has been. But
he was a member of your group.
Of course, he's been moving with the movement. He and nobody. The doors are still open. People are coming
if he was
every single day.
So hold on.
He doesn't have that influence he's saying he has.
But if the frog comes out,
it's paid out by the NPP. The NPP are tickling themselves very hard. They are struggling as we speak. We wish them an even bigger struggle because more is yet to come.
But why be if Adenta Kumi, who is a
Kumi is not of the level where he makes any difference to us.
But if he was a member of your group
for a long while,
no problem. But the question, let me put the question through.
People who are members of the NPP before.
Why be? My question is, if he comes out of your group, which group he belonged to, and says that he left that group with 6,000 people, that is believable. No matter how you consider
you want to believe
this.
him because he was a member of the group.
That's the first. That's the first step.
That means you choose to believe it. That's why I'm saying you are not being professional. Have you investigated? Do you have a list of the names?
You don't have a list of the people who have joined your movement either, do you?
Then why did you call me to ask me? Because it's no news to me. It's not useful. Useful. He currently works at the office of the majority leader. Are you aware of that?
No, I'm not aware of that.
Thank you very much. So go back to the NPP, find the 6,000 people who say he says they were members of Movement for Change and have moved back to the NPP. In other words, he's assuming that they were NPP people before. Well, he should ask the 40% of the NPP who are going to vote for Alan Martin, who are just waiting for December 7th. On that date, they've moved back.
But
there's lots more to this than meets the eye.
So your view is that he was bought back. Is that the allegation you're making?
It's
that he
not
was
my view. I know for a fact that he's being enticed by money, and that it is not a process that's a one-off. It's an ongoing process by NPP apparatchiks to try and entice younger people from the movement because they know that the movement is focused on bringing relief to younger people. The process of young people leading the movement, because it's a peer-led movement, is ongoing and it's viable and it's very powerful. And so young people who are part of the movement are being targeted with cash, with money. And it's a process that is deliberately ongoing. Mr. Kumi has been paid money.
Do you know how much?
He paid him money. I'm not interested in how much.
No, if you're interested, because if a lawyer of your caliber can make a claim that someone's been paid money and not state how much money, then that's you peddling falsehood, and you know that cannot stand in any jurisdiction.
I accept you are interviewing me. If you choose to say it's a falsehood, you have your opinion.
Okay, YB, you told us that the movement was built on convictions, and that's why people like yourselves joined. If people who join a movement because they are convinced by what Alan was preaching could be bought back by money, then it means your movement, the conviction is not convincing.
Well, you see, you want to keep me attacking your personality. Have I been bought? If one person has been bought, why do you want to expand it to the entire movement? It's not professional. Question the man who has been bought morals. Don't question the entire movement. Question the man's conviction. Don't question an entire movement. Don't conclude about an entire movement based on one man's slippage. Because that person has slipped. That person is not a person of conviction.
Because there's no proof of your claim. There's no proof of your claim.
He is the one you should be questioning, not me or the entire movement. I am sitting here. Have I slipped? Have I been paid? I'm a member of the movement. Have I been paid?
Have you been approached?
So if one person has been paid, why are you saying that the entire movement is made up of people who are not convicted or not convinced of their situation?
Have you been approached with money?
I'm not interested in that question because I'm not interested in following this process the way you want to.
But because
it's totally unprofessional.
No, because you
are believing something that's a figment of somebody's imagination. You are seeking to make a mountain out of something that doesn't exist. What doesn't exist is that Mr. Kumi is peddling a falsehood that is aimed and designed to beef up a certain impression the NPP is trying to create. That impression doesn't exist. It is their own political creation, and it won't work. It is based on one person, and that person wasn't powerful enough in the movement or high enough in the movement to deserve the kind of exposure you are giving him.
Yes, because you are not looking at the larger picture, and it's okay if you attack my profession.
The larger picture is that
if he
strong and in alliance.
Why be if he
is at a certain level where it doesn't make any difference to the movement.
So if he's a lowly figure who makes no difference and he's been targeted, how do you know and how confident are you that people at a higher level have not been targeted to? Because I just spoke to Salah Mustafa and he said that his uncle is expecting his uncle Alan to return by December. He mentions all of you by name, yourself, Hopes Nadoye, and says he expects that all of you will be coming back. If there's a target like you're claiming, and which target has money to get Adenta Kumi back, how sure are you that your other members are not going to be targeted? And like I said, within the next 3 months...
I don't have to give you that assurance on the basis of what Adenta Kumi says. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm surprised that you are treating him with disdain.
I am not... That's his business. Adenta Kumi has taken whatever he has taken. He has moved on. Happy birthday. Bye-bye. That's his business. That's nothing to do with the rest of us.
That's not a cop-out. That appears to be a cop-out, your approach to responding to this significant issue.
Let me repeat it.
Yes.
You are trying to build a molehill, a mountain out of a molehill. And you are falling for a shenanigan, which is as transparent as daylight.
Very well.
Somebody who's been pushed to do something. We've known about this for several days. If he had facts, he would have said worse, because the original intention was to use him to attack Alan's personality. He doesn't have anything on the movement. He doesn't have anything on us. He doesn't have anything on the rest of us. If he did, that's the approach he wanted. Rather, he turns around and says he's bringing somebody back to where? He doesn't have any authority or power within the movement to go beyond what he has done, which is to step out alone and be used as an instrument for nothingness. What is happening is nothingness. It's a storm in a teacup. It's not even a teacup. A bullshit. It's not worth it.
Very well.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So spending professional time on this thing, you are going about it. It's a bother to me. You are a professional. Don't spend quality professional time on something that does not benefit the people.
Thank you for your advice, but we decide our editorial decision. Thank you for speaking to us.
Pleasure.
That's Yaw Buaben Asamoah. He's a lawyer, a member of the Movement for Change.